Hey guys, Ruben here, the mentor, and today we're going to talk a bit about the M-Audio BX5a, which are the nice sweet speakers, 5-inch speakers for your studio. Now if you look in the front, we have a 1-inch tweeter and we have a 5-inch speaker driver on the speaker. And this is made of Kevlar, which means tight bass response, and you don't have to worry of playing it too loud because it won't actually break like other paper cones that you find on speakers. So let's look on the behind. Now behind we have two inputs which are pretty standard for most speakers, the XLR and also the 1/4 inch. There's also the volume and the power, and that's about it. So there's no frequency switch, unfortunately, so you cannot actually switch the frequencies to actually suit your room. So you have to make your room work with the speakers and not the speakers work with your room, if you know what I mean. Now there's also something to note is also the bass pods, which are located behind, designed to be located behind of the speakers, and that means you can't put the speakers too near to your wall because you will only be messing up the bass response of your speakers. Now the most important thing is, how do these speakers sound? Now it doesn't make sense for me to actually play these speakers for you because you're going to be hearing it from the end of your laptop or your studio speakers, which does not make sense at the end of the day again, right? But I can tell you from experience, I've been using this for over 4 years right now, and to be really honest, while they are good for tracking, recording, and also monitoring, probably editing some voiceovers or vocal takes, they're not so good for mixing. Up to date, I've only finished probably one documentary and a few music pieces with the BX5As, and that's also with great knowledge on what I'm mixing, and also understanding the speakers after 4 years of usage. And you will actually, in fact, grow out of your speakers after using them for a while. Now, are the speakers great for beginners? In my opinion, not so much, because if you're looking to buy your first studio monitors for your studio, you want to buy a studio monitor which has at least 6-inch cones and above. Because if you're mixing on monitors like this, which only have 5-inch cones, you tend to mix in more bass in your mix because you do not hear the bass depth coming out from the speakers. You simply can't because the speakers are too small to give you the bass depth, although they sound tight in bass, right? Now, I only use the BX5As when I'm traveling around because they're small for location recording and location mixing, so they're handy, they can carry them around. And I also use them when I'm referencing my mixers on smaller speakers. So when I want to know how my mixers translate in smaller speakers, I use the BX5As, but they're not my main mixing speakers in the studio. I do have a main mixing speakers in the studio. So that's the BX5As. Now, if you have any questions about the M-Audio BX5As, please ask in the comment section below. And if you're looking to buy studio monitors, you want to know some good ones and which one you should buy, the pros and cons of each. I've written out some posts on speakers and also studio monitors you can find in the market down below also. So go and check it out, and if any questions again, please ask, and I'll see you next videos. Thanks.